Man, I feel great mentally, physically, spiritually. Just in a really great place. I think, man, the greatest place I could be in a long time, on and off the floor. So I'm excited.
What's the season been like for you just having to watch and not being able to?
Just being a student of the game. I tore my ACL before, so I was out and I was able to just be a sponge to learning and, seeing the game from a different perspective. So, other than that, just trying to see, what we do really well, we don't do well, and, how we could be better, how I could, help the team out. And, other than that, just working on my body and my game and, most importantly, my mental.
Are you thinking tomorrow's going to be the day?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
What did you kind of learn about this team as you watched? What were the things you learned?
A lot of great things to look at. Ups and downs, and it was in a lot of games. I think it's just that maturity level, and guys just coming together, and you got different lineups. Guys are starting, not starting. So at the end of the day, just trying to stay level-headed. I think that was the thing for the team. From the young group to the older veteran guys, and trying to mix that together.
What are you hoping to accomplish the rest of the season?
Man, every game's a championship game. Let's get better. Get the fans what they want, their money's worth. A team, worth watching, and and that's just going out there and competing on both ends, playing together, playing with passion and pride. And wanting success for your brother, and that's really it.
Doctor, where would you say your explosiveness, quickness are compared to before the injury, like right now?
Man,
Does it feel the same to you?
Man, I'm playing, so that's to tell you all you need to know. I mean, I'm a smart dude. I listen to my body. Got great people around me, so I'm in a great space.
What was the rehab process like? When were you like building steps and you start seeing gradual improvement month by month, or was it like some jumps where you're like, wow, all of a sudden I can do this?
I mean, this ain't a month-to-month thing. This is a day-to-day process. You know what I'm saying? Mentally first, but even on the physical side, just doing the same thing over and over. And then as you get to, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, you start being able to do much. And I think that's where the part comes in, like, damn, I'm ready. But you got to listen to your body. You got to be smart. And, for me, it was day to day. And I attacked every day. I had a great team around me, great support system. And, mainly I was able to, find some real peace with myself off the floor. And, just on the floor, I'm excited to go, be Dejounte.
What do you think it's going to be like tomorrow when you hit the court for the first time? Have you put this thought into what the emotion will be like for you?
I mean, yeah, just emotions. When this game get taken away from you, man, and when you love it like I do, it's not a great thing inside out. So, there'll be some emotions, but a lot of excitement, and I'm just excited to go get a win. That's all that matters to me.
Have you been counting the days?
I wouldn't say counting the days. I just been attacking each and every day, and getting back with my teammates and stuff, and just being around, getting in practice, getting up and down, 5-on-5, just preparing myself. Preparation is key, so I'm well prepared.
And throughout the process, you've been saying how much this has kind of inspired you, how it's kind of lit a fire in you doing this. I guess where does that kind of come from? What do you think that's kind of that your approach to all of this has come from?
I mean, at the end of the day, I've been through so much. This is just part of the journey. So, injuries is part of sports. You know what I'm saying? So it's not how you fall, it's how you get back up. And for me, it's just, like I said, attacking the process day by day and staying level-headed and trying to find some positive and fun out of it. And I think that's what I did.
Some people heard comments you made a few months back and wondered if you were happy. Some comments about the Pelicans organization. And so where are you now as far as the organization, your happiness here in New Orleans? Can you clarify that for people?
I mean, as far as comments, I never, made no comments. When I speak on a professional way. And obviously last year was a lot of ups and downs for everybody, throughout the whole organization. As far as New Orleans, I'm here. I love New Orleans. I love the people. This is the reason I'm coming back. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them guys that could be like, oh, man, I'm paid and, I could get an extra 6-7 months. Our team's, 14th in the West. There's a lot of excuses, what I'm saying, for a chump to be like, I ain't playing, and I'm the opposite of that. And not only that, I see the fans, and this city is passionate. They're loving, they're caring. They'll get behind you. if you show that you're the same. So, you know, me, my mindset was to take care of my mind and my body, but also not only I want to go represent, you know, Dejounte Murray and my Murray family, but I want to represent for New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? I want to give the fans something to be able to come to the games and have fun. And when they go home, they can say, you know, that's my team and that's New Orleans.
What do you think of Jeremiah, and how do you think you can help him develop into what he can be?
I mean, he's a future. He's going to be great. You know, my job is to continue to be a pro, you know, work on my game and show him what it looks like. But also, he's a confident young man. But he just got to understand there's a lot of ups and downs, and he got to enjoy his journey. And, you know, we all was at that point, and he'll get to where he wants to go as long as he continue to be a sponge and work on his game.
To what extent do you see the remaining 24 games as an opportunity to demonstrate how you could fit into the new regime's vision for the franchise going forward?
I mean, now is all that matters, you know. So we got 24 games. That's a lot of games to be able to, you know, see some great basketball, you know, create great winning habits on and off the floor. And like I said, I'm just trying to go out there and, you know, be myself, have fun, but also just bring that positivity that you know, playing hard, play together, play the right way, you know, spirit to the team. And, you know, one game at a time. Like I said, one game, each game's a championship game to me. And, you know, I want to put that in my teammates' heads. And, you know, when you go out there and you win games and do it the right way, you give yourself a chance, whatever that looks like. And it builds momentum going into the offseason.
Is your ACL rehab in 18-19 inform how you handle this absence from the game in any way?
I mean, like I said, I've been through it before. It was nothing. It was all the mental part. That was a real challenge outside of the work. The work's easy to me because I actually love to get up and do it. You know, so other than that, you know, life's a challenge. I accept the challenge, and just like I'm suiting up to play, I'm accepting the challenge to go out there, be myself, and, you know, help put on for New Orleans.
And whenever guys go through that particular injury, they talk about how the other guys that went through it all kind of come together, like, you know, JT and Halliburton. How much have you been in communication with those guys, and, you know, how much are y'all supporting each other?
Yeah, I mean, I talk to the most probably JT a lot. We probably talk every week, every other day. Dame a lot, Tyrese a lot, you know, and mainly just supporting each other, you know, through the process and seeing where we're at, and, you know what I'm saying, all those sorts of things. But, you know, other than that, we, you know, our own self. Our body's our body, and, you know, at the end of the day, you support those guys, and I know they support me, and that's all that matters.
Dejounte, do you think the grind is different nowadays? Because you just mentioned 3 guys, all of you guys very young. Usually Achilles were associated with older players. Do you think the game's just much tougher physically on the body nowadays? Or what do you think's the reasoning behind that, maybe?
So, man, I don't know what the reason behind it. I know I take care of myself. I had a really lot going on, man. I don't like to make excuses, but I wouldn't wish what I went through off the floor, you know, to anybody that's a normal human being that doesn't play sports, you know. So playing sports, it made it just that much harder. But, you know, I took it on the chin and kept my head high, chest out, put the work in. I'm excited to go out to show all my supporters and my family that, you know, I'm built for it.
Do you think it's possible for your career to have some kind of crossroads?
You got to explain that. Well, I don't know what you mean by that.
I mean, coming back from a second major injury, you're 30 in September, there's a new regime here. It's not saying that I'm not saying near the end of your career, but just at a crossroads where you really don't know what direction you're going from here. And you just got to kind of show everybody that wherever it goes, you're ready to play.
Have you been through challenges in your life?
I mean, I've been through 2 ACLs, but I'm not a pro athlete.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Have you been through challenges in your life? Yeah? How'd you take challenges? How do you take those? When everything is going good for you, what's your energy towards when it's not going good for you?
Well, I guess my question is not so much about whether it's going good.
No, I'm asking you a question, though. I'm going to answer your question. I'm asking you a question.
I mean, you just got to make the best of, let's say, whatever situation you're in. But that doesn't change your awareness of how much uncertainty may surround your immediate future. You know what I mean?
I guess, but we all human, remember that, you know? You see us wear these jerseys, go out and entertain the fans. We're human, so when we go home, we have problems with family, we have problems with friends, just like you, just like everybody. When we get hurt, it doesn't matter that we're athletes or not. We still got a mental place where we got to find that piece to allow our body and our work ethic to, you know, prevail. So for me, if you know me, you know me, and if you don't, you don't. You know what I'm saying? So what I've been through, what I go through, I use that all as fuel to fire. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I could have sat out and been a chump and be like, nah, I'm not playing. You know, I'm gonna get my money and I'm gonna get more rest, more recovery. But for me, I love the game, and I put myself in a position to be able to say I want to go out and play for not only my family and organization, but also the city of New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm great. I'm 29 years old. I feel like my best basketball is ahead of me because of my mental. I don't care about the money. I don't care about the fame, the lifestyle. I love this game, and I'm going to get everything I can out of this game until it's over.
I guess I was just saying, because people who traded for you,
Yeah.
they're not here.
That means nothing. It's the person. I'm a great person. I carry myself, you know, to make my family proud when I leave home. And I work on my game. I'm a sponge to learning. At 29, I came in this 18, turning 19 years old. So all of that, who traded for me, who's here, who's not there, I have a great relationship with the guys in the front office. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who's in the front office, who's the coaching staff. We got to go out on the floor and play hard and play the right way and try to win and wins.
How has your relationship with Borrego developed since
Great.
he's taken over?
When I was drafted in 2016, he was in San Antonio, and we had a great relationship then, and even better relationship now. And I'm excited to go play hard for him, you know, because everybody's being evaluated. You know, he's being evaluated for this. So we want to go through a brick wall for him to put him in a great position, whether it's here or elsewhere. Hopefully it's here. And that's all that matters. But great coach, great guy, you know. Like I said, we just want to play hard and, you know, give the Pelicans, the fans, what an identity looks like of playing the right way each and every night.